All right, hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here. We finished up the good watch list today, and I'm also just kind of discussing the success that the RockBot has on trading Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, I have it running on a 5-minute divergence scan, and it's just it's very successful. And I've been doing this for the last few weeks, and it's been just giving me outstanding results. Now, I don't have this up as an auto trader for Bitcoin. I would have to dig into, I can set it up to trade futures on IB, and I was thinking of trying that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But basically, what I like about this is the formula I have, real good divergence formula that I'm using for stocks, really works well on crypto, at least Bitcoin. And I have it down, and for the RockBot, it's just a little minor adjustment you have to do to kind of set it up properly. And I might not showing you. I might not be on the right thing here. There we go. Sorry. So that's what we're going to run through. We're going to run through just kind of showing you how to set it up. This is the chart trader. If you keep this open, it'll kind of give you a running total of what you're up or down for the day. But I just kind of keep it closed to keep more room on the chart. So what we're going to go to our NinjaTrader dashboard, and we're going to click on New, and we're going to go to Strategy Analyzer. Now, most of you know this, so I'm probably going to, you already know this, but I don't know, just let's see, where is it? Come on up. Takes a while to load. This TC2000 or NinjaTrader. This is NinjaTrader. Real memory hog. All right. Now we're actually going to use a back test. I want to go to strategy. I want to go to the 5-minute. We'll go 5-minute buy. And instrument is going to be BTC, USD. All right, and this is where we're going to start putting in our parameters that we're just going to back test. And you can figure this out yourself. You can do some back testing. The more, usually the more wide, the wider the stop you have, more of the trades will work out over time. If you have a very tight stop, you'll see a difference in the way you kind of. And then you have an optimization tool on this, which will tell you the best settings if you let it run. You need a lot of resources on your machine. I can never even do mine good. So anyway, because it's originally programmed as trading futures, it's in ticks, and one tick basically is 1 penny. So just think of it that way. 1 tick is 1 penny. So $1 would be 100 ticks. $1 would be 100 ticks. So when we're talking about Bitcoin, that moves a lot. So we're going to be talking about a lot of ticks, a lot of ticks. So in calculation, I always say, I look at the chart, Bitcoin making some decent moves, and you can just pretty much kind of gauge how far it goes, from 200 to 1,000, 800 points, 1,000 points, 1,000. It's definitely moving. So that helps you kind of identify where your first target's going to be. And for me, it's just simple, 300. $300 points, 300 points, and that would be 30,000 ticks. It would be $300. I just keep the default at 5. Like I said, I haven't tried it with fractions or decimals to see if you want to do it, kind of trade it like that with Bitcoin. But remember, this is just an identification tool right now, identifying the trading zones. That's what I like to use it for. You can still set it up to trade futures on Bitcoin. I'm sure you could do that easily. So I'm going to keep that 2. Profit, first profit, or second profit, this is. So I'm going to go with another 3,000. So I'm going to go to 60,000. And at 60,000, 2 more coins are going to come off. And the stop loss is going to be set to signal bar low. So we're going to use the real divergence signal. Divergence signal means at lower low, that candle becomes the stop. So it's a tick under the candle low. If this was set to ticks, then we would use whatever is here. And I would have to probably put that down to like over 300,000 or something towards that, So I want to use that as a signal bar low. That's the key to making this work. And then trailing stop, we want just put in a standard break even. Trailing stop, once it goes up 300, stop moves up. And the rest of your contracts are now free trades, and that starts at 300. So that's how you set that up, and everything else is the same. I'm not going to do a whole back test for the year. I can't do it on this machine. But I'm going to show you different ways of doing this. What is today? Actually, we knew today was a good day. Let's see if we have the same results. Today's the 22nd. 22nd. So let's do the 22nd. I don't even know if it's going to read it. We're going to see. I just want to see, and then we're gonna go back. I just want to see if this works. All right. We're gonna hit the run button now. So it's only a day, so it should give us a fast results. Oh, what's going on here? It's negative. That's weird. All right, let's see why it is. Maybe it's not counting. Maybe it's going overnight. Maybe it has different time set up on it. Of the 5 minute. What's the time frame? Oh, it's probably on the 1 minute time frame. Duh. There you go. I knew there was a reason. All right, now we're going to the 5 minute, which is, like I said, that's the key on this chart. Boom. Net profit today, $3,860. Shaka boom. Look at the trades, 87% profitable. Total number of trades, 8, 7 winning trades, 1 losing trade. So, and that's either way you look at it, when it's in the zone, it's in the zone. All right, should we go out a little? I like to stop. Like sometimes there's a crash and it just takes everything down with it. So you have to be careful. Let's just go for the week. See what the week brings us in, and hopefully. It's not running a short one, too. I mean, you could run a short. I don't know what this is going to do. It could be negative. Oh, no, it's up 10,000. Oh, of course. Of course, it's up. Big time. So, total number of trades, 51. 37 successful, 14 losing trades. Average trades for $200. Average trade, $200. Average winning trade is $700. Average losing trade, well, there's not many losers, $1,000. Ratio. Largest winning trade, 1869. Now you could probably even adjust this. Like I said, if we changed some of these parameters, like your trailing stop, or your original profits, you could go up even higher. But I'm happy with that. Like I said, I think this works great. So that's the sorry, I didn't have it all on one page there. That's a 5 minute. Let's go out another week. What the hell? We're taking our chance because almost a month out. See how I mean, this takes a while sometimes to run into back testing, going out too far. I never could do a year. It blows up my computer. 3 weeks is giving me a hard time. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up anyway. I just wanted to make sure you guys are on top of that. That's why I'm running that. It works really well. 5-minute works great. Everyone, you have access to the RockBot. You get access to the code. It works on the Ninja Trader platform with a lifetime membership that everyone gets to see. Now we've actually started to go into negative territory now. I was afraid of that. Knowing when to use this is important too. You know, in bullish days, bearish days, you know, you have to use it in the right way and stuff. So. Let's see what it looks like if we go out here. So here, got a little move, then turned around, and we got another divergence. Then you got that right there. But that was one that kind of, you could get caught on some of these. You know, there's no doubt news could catch you. But most of them are going to give you the good setups. Look at that one. That was. I tell you, there's not many that don't work out. I wonder why it got hit on that first, like 3 months ago. I mean, 3 weeks ago. That was a bad one. There's a couple down ones right here. And sometimes you could try the different time frames too. See, just not enough. Not bad though. Wow, you see that? So I moved the profit down to $200 instead of $300, and because I noticed going back and back testing it that the moves were they were getting up there, but just not tagging my $300 profit, and so they'd roll over. Once I changed this, we've changed the results of everything. And we could probably still even tighten this up again. The optimization tool would probably be the best to use on this. And you go here, and then you could take each of the parameters and put it in a range, and it'll try every combination. So it'll take every combination as long as you give it, you know, I can put down $100 to $700. And taking, you know, profit number 2, $200 to, you know, $1,400. It would try every combination. Takes so much time. I never really even get. I maybe have done one in my 2 years that I've been using the platform. 3 years, maybe 4, probably 4, maybe 5, 6. Stop losses. I mean, just keep it on the signal bar low. But I know it takes too long. If I took off more on the first one, which I usually like to do, which I didn't apply. We'll try that again now. I find that I take off most of my after the first target is hit, and then that works a lot better too. See that now? Look, at really starting to rise in the profit zone here for the month. Or we could even take on all 4 and just keep one trailing stop. Let's see if there's anything comes on that. Let's just see what happens. What do we have? 7,700. Let's push run. Let's push run. See what comes out. 7,700. Well, wow. So now taking most off on the first target. Wow. Let's see if we could
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, there's a RockBot live trigger right now. You get to see it live on the Bitcoin. Brand new live alert. Live action. Look at it go run right up to its target. Jesus. $8.25. This looks really good. Well, it'll take a while to get up there, but I'm sure it's on its way now. Put that back over here on the RockBot channel. So take advantage of that. The other thing I wish I should attempt, which I don't think I'm going to do that, is to break this down into a decimal or percentage in the lots. So let's make it easy. Let's make it 4 contracts. No, let's make it 1 contract. 1. And we'll make each one of these a quarter. Or let's call it 50 cents or 0.50. I don't think it's going to be that point. No, I don't think it's working. There's a new, did anybody have that? There's a new Bitcoin future that just came out. That's a good idea, John. I want to do that. Excuse my coughing. So that's it. So that's, kind of just trimmed some of the fat on this, tightened up the profits, took off more, and that seemed to give you the best results going out as far as you want to go. All right, so I think that's going to be it for that. The RockBot will be on the air all weekend, so you can tune into it now. It's on DayTraderRockStar. DayTraderRockStar. And you know what? Even the ones that didn't work out, I probably could identify the ones that weren't going to work out as divergences. That's why I like to be in front of the computer and letting it identify the entries, take the entries, but me have manual control over it. Because you could start to see underlying effects about news, time frames, and if something's not working, you could sometimes read into that using the stochastic rollovers earlier, or the bigger underlying trend. And some of these things that the bot can't pick up on. So that's why it's, even though you're getting good results, you could probably get better results by trimming off some of the less likely ones, or being able to get out first before it takes the stop out. Because I think being automated like that, I'm just giving it some room to run, but we could tighten that up if we see weakness. All right. And sometimes you have a big candle. It all depends on the candle. If you have a candle out of whack due to news and stuff, that could mess up everything, because that stop will be going underneath that candle, and it could be more than you really want to accept.